How are you today?
Yes, I'm pretty well. Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I don't know your name, sorry.
Yes, so let me introduce myself first. My name is Jaya Khush. I hail from Kolkata, West Bengal,
Mhm.
and I'm a working professional. I also run a YouTube channel. The name of my channel is Make English Easy, where
Mhm.
I basically post all my English Shari conversation videos,
Mhm.
along with videos with co-learners. Apart
Mhm.
from that, I also love reading books. So, yeah, that's all about me.
Reading is a very good hobby because it consumes lots of time, and people they really don't like to read because they don't want to spend much time. But yes, you are doing good job. You are reading. That means you are developing your skills. And as you said that you are taking classes from English Yari.
Yes.
So how do you find that classes?
I find those classes really helpful because I have become a lot more confident now. Earlier, I was underconfident, I was shy, introvert, and I also used to make a lot of mistakes. Even though now also the mistakes are there, but still I am a lot more confident and I am able to speak my thoughts and all my ideas. So I think that's the biggest advantage of taking the classes from English Study.
Okay. So may I ask you how long you have been taking those classes?
It's been 3 months.
3 months. Okay. All right. So you found them useful.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Because I have been couple of the not classes. I didn't take any class, but I have been couple of the videos, and I was watching those video, and I got to know that there is no much benefit I think students are getting out of them, because they tell usually, okay, you have make mistake here and can you just correct this, but even student they don't ask that how, why, what is the reason behind this, can you just clarify us. Even tutor they are not bothered to tell the students, okay, you have done this mistake and you need to rectify your mistake and this is the reason behind that. If they tell the reason behind the mistake, it means you will get more ideas how you can rectify your mistakes. Otherwise you will keep doing that. Or if they tell you, okay, you need to put this sentence, you need to use this preposition or these words and these things, then whenever you will use the same sentence, you will keep in your mind, okay, I need to use this preposition here. But if you don't know the reason behind it, then it's like you don't know, and when you use some other sentences you will do the same mistake.
Yes, you are right. You are absolutely right. But so the reason behind my continuation on the platform is that for each session they will provide you one topic, and when you have a topic, then there's a lot more clarity because you can read about the topic, you can learn more, you can learn about vocabularies, you can gather knowledge, and as you know that when we try learn about one topic, we keep on reading about other topics as well because different topics are interconnected. So I think it gives you a direction that you need to learn because if you don't have knowledge, then you can't speak. And for the knowledge, you need to read. So because of that thing, I think I am right now working on this part. And if you are talking about the grammatical concept and why certain prepositions are used in certain sentences, then if you so it's not necessary for you to go with the topic. You can directly tell your tutor that no, I don't want to talk about the topic, and I have some doubts on maybe preposition part or maybe tense part. So can you please rectify my problems or my mistakes? So they can guide you anytime. They can teach you different grammar topics, preposition, articles, tenses.
I do agree with you that you have to practice on the topic, but can't you do by yourself? Why are you spending money for it? And the other thing is, if you ask the tutor, okay, then they will clarify you. They might not clarify you, they just tell you, okay, you need to use this certain the preposition and words here, but they will not tell you the reason behind it. And then you will confused, okay, I have to do this sentence, and then you will memorize those sentences and couple of the words because of related of that topic. You will just memorize and then you will say. But you can do the similar things when you do mirror technique. When you use mirror technique, when you record yourself, you can choose one of the topic and you can record yourself and you can use those vocabularies, and that way you will be able to see yourself, okay, where you are making mistake, and you can rectify by yourself. You can check the Google or you can ask someone else, and you can practice your speaking with co-learner as well. I do understand they are not able to tell you where you're making mistakes, but when you see yourself in the recording, then you will say, oh, I have done mistake here. Yeah, because when
Yes.
you are with co-learner, you have more liberty. Okay, I need to use some words, what's coming in your mind. But when you are talking to someone more knowledgeable or teacher, sometimes students they get confused, because if I tell a child, you walk here and you need to walk there and this and that, the child will close his eyes, okay, I have to walk because I am being told. Okay, so the child will follow that. But if the child will learn by him or herself, what will happen, that way child will learn by trial and error. And when we learn something by trial and error, what happened, that way these things fix in our mind, it will not go away from our mind. That way we say, okay, so this is the reason. Yeah, I don't know because why are they spending extra money for it?
Yeah, I think so. This is completely my opinion. I think they have created the platform to give you a speaking partner, nothing more. That
Hmm.
is my opinion, because the time is also very short. It's only 25 minutes, and it's not enough for you to, learn everything in that time. 25 minutes is just nothing. And if
Yes.
you are a beginner, then you will, how much you will talk? Maybe 10 minutes, and the rest of the time the tutor will have to, tell all the things that you should follow. So I think they are kind of, giving you certain guidance, and they are encouraging you in a way to speak at least, because you have to start from somewhere.
Yes.
So
Yes.
maybe that's the reason behind their approach.
Yeah, it's all depends. Actually, you're right. Like it's only depend on the individual personality. If they find it useful, they can go with it. But generally, I believe that we have some other options these days. This is good. You said that by having a tutor, you get a partner you can speak with. But these days, I think you have so much facilities available. So you can use those facilities. We have internet. We have some kind of apps. You can use those apps, and some of the apps they provide free applications you can use, you can download, and you can talk to co-learners or someone else. But yes, because I have seen a couple of other YouTubers, they have been taking this platform, these facilities, tutors facilities. It's been more than a year, but still I can't see in their English there's any improvement, because they don't know the reason behind that, why they are using this preposition, why they are using some kind of words, yeah, why they are memorizing this, but they don't know, okay, I'm memorizing this word and this preposition here, and I can use this when I make other sentences. So if you know the reason behind, if I say, okay, you need to use to, why are you using to tell the preference, like you say, I like coffee to tea. So I tell you, you using to give preference. You using to tell the destination. Okay, I'm going to the market. I'm going to Delhi. Yes. So okay, next time if you use something else instead of Delhi or somewhere you are going, you will say, okay, I'm going to the park, I'm going to or whatever. So you will know, because we use to for destination, we use to give preference, and when we have two verbs together, then we use to join them. Okay, so to know the reason behind why you using some kind of preposition and words, then next time you will not depend on the tutor and you will make sentences.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes. And I think there are lots of YouTube videos from which you can learn all the grammatical topics.
Hmm.
And I have been, watching these kind of videos for a very long time. And I have some kind of a idea where to use which preposition. But when it comes to speaking, I make mistakes. Though I know the rules, I still make mistakes.
If your tutor is well intelligent and experienced, then tutor will guide you. Like you said that these days you can see grammar online on YouTube. That is true. But that will give you just knowledge. It will not give you practice. Yes, if you have really very good tutor, that tutor will give you practice. That tutor will tell you the reason behind that, and then that tutor will give you lots of opportunity to learn some kind of words in a play way. Not like you will think, okay, I have to memorize this word. It's so hard. It's kind of study. You will not feel that it's a study. You feel, oh, that's good. You know, so that way you
Yes,
will lots of vocabulary, and there are some new techniques. You can use those techniques to learn your vocabulary, build your vocabulary. So these tutors, they have these ideas how they can help their student to develop vocabularies, because it's not like you, because you are young. I'm in Australia, and other country people, they have been still learning English, and even they are overaged, they still want to learn, because sometimes they migrate one country to other country and they realize they need to learn English. So if they are overaged and they really want to learn English, so we need to make sure that we make our lesson plan according to them, so they will be able to understand English. They will be able to memorize those words in the way it will help them to raise and develop their English speaking skills.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Actually, many people have told me the same thing. My husband also keeps on telling me that why are you taking these kind of classes? Because I don't think it's helpful for you. Because nowadays you have different kind of resources available in your phone only, and it's free of cost. You don't need to pay any money.
Yes.
But I think for me, I see this thing as a kind of an investment which I'm doing on myself, because you can learn everything on your own because you are an adult now. But
Mm.
if you're not that serious, and it's the problem with me that I am not consistent.
Yes.
I am very fickle minded. So I can do one thing today and tomorrow I can quit that. No matter how much serious I am today about a particular job,
Mm.
I may quit tomorrow only. So I'm
Mm.
that kind of a person. So I think for me, if I have something to keep me doing the same thing for a longer time, I think I should grab that, and this is what I am trying to do. I want to be consistent. I want to learn as much English as possible. I want to become an advanced speaker of English. Um, I want to actually, I want to improve my overall communication skills, not only my speaking part, but the total communication skills. So, so that's my agenda.
Yeah, what suits to you? As I said, it depends on the individual personality, because everyone is different. I just gave my ideas because I'm just analyzing and contemplating on it. I say why they are spending so much money, because they can practice by themselves and they can ask help. They co-learners, they can help. Even though I do understand co-learners, they are not able to tell you where you are making mistakes, but still you can see yourself in recording, and then you can just analyze, okay, we are making mistakes, my body language is not good there, my body gestures not good there, my facial expressions not good there. Even though I'm talking with my co-learners, still I find it a little bit hard, but all good. Okay, let me introduce myself.
Yeah, so much.
Okay, do you have any idea about me, or you don't have?
Yes, yes. I have seen quite a few videos of yours, so I have idea.
Okay, I'll just give you my introduction. Yeah. So, as you know, my name is Hema, and I was born and raised in India. After getting married, I came to Australia, and here I have done my Bachelor of Education. Therefore, I have been working as a teacher here. But when I was in India, I have done my post graduation there in Hindi honors. And so, this is my qualification. And besides, as you know, I have a channel on YouTube which is the art of speaking English. And by profession, I'm a teacher, I told you already. If you want to know anything else, feel free to ask.
Yes. So before coming to Australia, did you take any course or how did you learn English? Or were you able to speak in English at that time also?
You know, at that time, I had not really Mobile, it was available, but because I was not fond of using mobiles and technology, because I was so busy, I used to take tuitions and my college and all these things. I had no time, and I used to think, why do I need technology? Because I have, friends available. I can talk to them. I'm so busy. I have books. I want to develop my knowledge. I can use book. But since my childhood, I have been fascinated with English. I wanted to learn English. So I wasn't really bad in English, even though it wasn't my subject, because I have done my post graduation in Hindi honors. But I was keep in touch with English because I was taking tuitions. That's why. That's the reason. And after getting married, when my husband he said that he wanted to come to Australia, and he said you have to give a IELTS exam. So I said okay, I'll prepare for that. He gave me only 30 or 40 days, but I put my efforts. I was listening, reading, and I was writing and all this. Somehow I passed that exam. At that time my husband had a job, but not like stable job. So I thought, okay, I do some courses. So while I was doing the courses, I wasn't really bad. I was able to talk because my listening is very good. Listening is very important while learning English. Don't ignore that. So I was listening to them. I was listening to their conversation while they were talking with each other. So I was doing the same thing, and I was following their accent as well. I have learned English here, and that's why my accent was like that. I switched myself in this, but sometimes when I talk to my Australian colleagues, I use those accent now because I'm on YouTube, so I'm using my Indian accent as well. So maybe I will change my accent later.
So when you speak in front of like co-learners from India, then you use your Indian accent. But other than that, you're comfortable in maybe American accent.
Yeah, it is like there's some kind of words like we don't emphasize one single syllables, we just say something like this: chocolate, I love chocolate, you want one? Something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So that's that accent I can use with them. So I am very blessed actually because my listening is very good and I really learn things very quickly. So yeah, so it is blessing. I would say I'm very fortunate in that way.
Yes, yes. And people, so different tutors also they recommend that shadowing technique. That if you love someone, maybe it may be a native speaker, maybe an Indian speaker, so you can copy the way they speak.
Yes.
And I think I'm really bad at it. I can't copy anyone. I
Have you
can listen to it, but I'm not able to do that.
Sorry to interrupt you. Have you seen my one of videos on my channel? It is all about how to develop your pronunciation, and over there I have mentioned shadowing techniques. Even I demonstrated how you can use it, and it is very easy. But I never ever use this technique actually because I'm listening here directly live telecast
Yes.
happening. Yeah.
Yes.
Of that, and that way it's very easy actually. Other accent is not difficult, it's very fun. When you use those accent, it's really fun. But sometimes when I talk in Indian accent, I stuck, I say, because I have habit to speak that accent, yeah. So when I speak, I say, oh yeah, yeah, no, she won't be able to understand or something like that. So we don't use that accent, but yes, still like sometimes it happen like need to speak really. I used to speak very fast, then I slow down. I say no, I need to slow down. Otherwise, people they won't be able to understand me. It would be very hard for them to understand. I want my through my channel people learn English, and if they won't be able to understand me, then there is no point. They're gonna watch my videos and they're gonna learn anything. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And I want to say one thing that, as I said, I have been watching these kind of grammatical topics and different kind of vocabulary videos for a long time, and I've seen that many native speakers, especially the teachers who teach and who also make YouTube videos, they don't have any particular accent, not American accent, not British accent. They speak in a flat uh, accent. So
Yes.
we are, as a beginner, I was also able to understand each word that they are using in a sentence.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
think they also, I think they also have somehow um learned that, because it's their native language and they are supposed to speak in faster way, but they
Yes.
are speaking really slowly. So I think they have also learned the way, and I think if we give ourselves some time, we can also speak a little slower and make less mistakes.
Yeah. So learning an accent is not a problem actually. Anybody can learn that. You can develop Aussie accent. You can develop accent is really very fast. They speak really fast. They don't breathe when they speak. So that is very fast. Yeah, Aussie accent and British accent and also American accent. Because American English is totally different to British English. Like
Yes.
in British, they say, "Have you got?" So gotten word come from American English. So there's some kind of difference because sometimes when I talk to some other people and they're from America and they said, "Hey ma, you won't be able to understand. I won't be able to understand you because you talking Aussie English and we are talking English, American English, and that is totally different." I said, "Don't worry, I'll just catch it. I will catch you." They said, I make sure that I'm flexible. I'm very flexible because flexibility is very much required when even we are doing some job or we are talking with somebody because people they are different. Yeah, we cannot expect it. I cannot expect you speak similar accent I'm speaking or you understand your point of view is similar like me. So we have different point of views, we have different personality as I mentioned already. So we need to be flexible according to the people. If you really need to develop your communication skills, you need to make sure with whom you are talking. If I start talking in American accent or Aussie accent with you, there's no point. You won't be able to understand me. If you're not able to understand me, that it means I'm very bad in my communication skills. If I really want to improve my communication skills, I need to make sure if I'm talking to somebody, that person is able to understand my accent, that person is able to understand the words I'm using. Yes.
Yes.
So I think time is going over. So I think we finished this and it's really nice talking to you.
Same
Yes.
here, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Good and best of luck for your learning. Keep on practicing.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Bye bye.